Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Talented. Well, today is the day. We're going for Mastery 25 and we will see what we can do. So we've already done a pretty high level run with the Archer at Mastery 21, 22 with the Wizard, but the Warrior, he is a little bit further behind, and honestly, the Summoner's not my favorite. So we're going to go ahead and play as the Warrior today for our final Mastery level. We'll see just exactly what we can do. So we're going to be running with the Axe Toss ability. We're going to have some bonus parry, with some starting rage, and then... Actually, you know what? Maybe we go ahead and switch out for the Hold Your Ground. First attack each day is guaranteed to be parried. Just make sure we keep our combo for a bit longer. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Sharpen for criticals. Yeah, I think that seems fine. And then your size and range is increased by 8% for every 25 maximum hit points. That does sound... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I think that seems particularly nice. Could go for the combo, but again, that's it's not going to change too much, but I think having an extra way of growing will be particularly good for us. So let us embrace what should be the final run. Alright, so it actually looks like we start with a little bit of a bubble shield. How nice is that? Okay, that's a nice little visual indicator of what's going on. Makes sure that we remember that we still have a little bit of... Oh my goodness. Let's throw an axe. We'll do a little bit of damage there. Alright. That was very fortuitous timing there. We could have definitely got hit a couple of times. We did get hit at least once, but it could have been substantially worse. So we'll just let that be. Oh, and then of course let's throw some axes to be done with the night. Alright, so 4 talent points. Forges will appear. Oh boy. Alright, so I think we want critical and we want attack speed. What else is there to go? Some regen or some maximum health? You know what? Health isn't out of the question, because again, for every 25 that we have, we increase our size. So we need at least 15. We can't pick it up for now, so let's just go ahead and pick up the regen, and this will start working our way up. There's a D6 there. That should be very good if we can collect. A couple of rares early on will certainly boost our build. But either way, we'll see what we can do. Let's deal with these fellows. Looks like we can walk them onto the end of the sword quite nicely. I am concerned about the range of these... of some of these enemies. Oh, come on, quickly. We need a little bit more knockback. Okay. Note to self. Knockback is going to be a highly crucial thing for our runs. Alright. A little bit of damage early on isn't going to be the be-all and end-all, so we'll let that slide. But again, it's a good lesson to learn early in the run and avoids us having a little bit of trouble. Alright then. Also, that critical on enemies is particularly nice with that axe throw. 25% more health already. This could be dangerous, but we've got 5 talent points to spend, so let's go ahead and... what to do? We could increase our size and our health, but I think the mystery talent is worth it first. Bonus katanas. Okay, that'll do. Attack speed, that is also nice, and you know what? There's a little bit of knockback that we were talking about. That is very nice. Let's also have a look with the D6 over here. Hang on a second, let's just zoom in a little bit. Do we have a better avenue of approach so we don't lose out on all of these? We can go ahead and collect the health and the resistant combo, but then from there I think we may even want to try and work our way across this way, just so we're not wasting a whole heap of potential rares. It is a consideration. Alright, still working on a little bit of that rage. Let's see if we can get a bit more damage out. Alright, let's go ahead and start throwing. Ooh. Okay, we did not kill the Lorge in a single throw. That does concern me. Yeah, last time our critical there was good enough. Looks like one axe throw and one sword swing is enough. But them having that extra health already seems to be a bit of a concern. Yeah, we'll just have to wait a little bit longer until we can spend some of our rage. But you know what? It's good enough. We got the kill. We're out of danger. 5 talent points. Enemies receive less knockback. Extra parry chance is good, but again, I think we'll head over in this direction. Daggers for extra damage tomorrow or critical? I think the daggers are going to win. Yeah, we're going to be careful. We're also up at 40 hit points, so again, 2 more health upgrades and we should be able to gain some bonus size. Again, that is highly necessary for us to have a good run here. More range is definitely a crucial component. Alright, so come on, what can we do? You know, let's throw a couple of axes over there. Maybe we can do a bit of extra bonus damage. Throwing katanas is seemingly working out for us. Same with the daggers. We can clear out most issues. Yeah, I think picking up some extra health and that bonus size would not be a bad thing. Alright, 6 talent points, more frequent spawning. Yeah, let's go for the damage there, so that will help us out. This is 1.5 times of attack damage, so again, boosting this helps our throw. Let's go ahead and collect... You know what, we may as well select the health up for now, and then we need one more, but we've got 4 talent points to spend, so let's go attack speed. In fact, let's do 2 of them. We'll go for some critical, and then let's go over... Let's go over here. That way we have the mystery one if we want. But that grants us an extra 8%, so we're now up to 116% of original size. Yeah, I think that's not too bad. Also, that parry working rather nicely, as we can guarantee that we're going to get hit at some point in the future. So being able to mitigate some of that damage and maximizing our combo is certainly going to be helpful. Alright. Let's see. Anybody else? Let's go ahead and throw a few more axes and make sure that we can do some good damage there. Got a few enemies moving by a little quicker than I'd prefer. Let's quickly go ahead and throw some more. Again, it's normally a pretty safe bet that people don't want to get too close to a mad, angry person throwing axes. It's not typically known to be the safest of choices. But either way, that looks like that should be everybody. We did not have to deal with too much, so we're all good. Alright, 5 talent points. Tatties appear, less knockback. Let's select more knockback, and then... Oh, there's a talent package. Okay. Decisions. Talent package could be particularly nice. The epics, again, as good as they are, we don't really need that, but this does lead us to more damage, and you know what? I think some damage right now wouldn't go astray. We'll pick up the parry and the knockback. Yeah, let's see if we can find... Yeah, frustration to start with, some rage, some mystery talents. Yeah, I think the talent package is definitely the one that we're going after. We want to improve our situation as best as possible, and I think that that is the path forwards. Alright, let's go ahead and do some damage. Looks like we can start throwing axes, which is just what we're after. We've got enough rage, so it's just a matter of getting that cooldown up and running. We'll throw out what we can. Let's see, anything else? Oh, you know what? That'll do. Some nice critical damage there. Let's just quickly go ahead and throw some more. Oops, missed one of them. That's probably not a very good thing to do. Still have our shield though, that's nice. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we damage what we can. Yeah, we're throwing enough of these extra things around that it looks like that's going to keep us fairly comfortably safe. Yep, and then it's just a matter of getting rid of that final pumpkin, and it's all over. Alright, Night 6 is done and dusted. 7 talent points, more movement speed, more health. That health is very concerning. But let's go ahead and see what we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, let's pick up the frustration and attack speed. This also opens up Inflame. Maximum rage is doubled. Okay, well, we'll take some more HP regen, some more critical, and I suppose we could pick up the mystery talent as well. While you have a skilled combo, your attack speed is increased by 15%. You know what? That is most welcome. We definitely need to be improving our attack speed right now. But either way, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can get done. Let's see. Get rid of those googlies. Oh, we can throw a couple of axes as well. Make sure that we build up our rage a little bit further. That's always a good plan. Well, at least the knockback is certainly working. Yeah, that extra little bit of knockback is actually quite helpful with keeping us around for longer. For those enemies that we can't kill in a single shot, being able to push them back is certainly helping. Yeah, buying any amount of extra time is quite handy when your attack speed is not quite where you want it to be. But it looks like that's pretty much everything sorted. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. Alright, so 6 more talent points, more movement speed, more health. Good grief, this is a scary situation. But let's go ahead and, ooh, skill issue. Empower and defend your combo meter. Well, that's good. Let's reroll for something else that's gold. Yeah, skill issue. Let's absolutely go ahead and discover this one. What do we see? We have lethal combo, bonus critical. We have skill cap. Each combo level grants additional experience. First time you take damage, you do not break your combo, instead knocking back all enemies and applying wounded. Alright, so let's go for the skill multiplier. Let's pick that up first and foremost. Once per day, getting a brilliant combo grants 5 random common talents. Oh, if only we could have afforded that tonight. 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? We probably could have if we just picked up those epics. Oh well, you know what? We won't make the same mistake twice. We'll pick up the knockback and the critical, and then we'll invest over at, I don't know, more lethal combo? More lethal combo will have to be good enough, and we'll select that one tomorrow. Again, I don't know if we have enough enemies for us to need the, for us to be able to gain the brilliant combo. But again, the sooner we get that, the better for us. Because again, being able to get those extra bonuses, that should give us, a decent amount of attack speed, parry chance, critical, potential damage. There's all sorts of things that we desperately want from those, from that brilliant combo. But again, only good if we can actually get it. Alright, let's throw some axes. Let's see, that extra attack speed is certainly helping us out right now. I definitely think we would have been hit if it wasn't for that pickup from last night. Alright, fast moving enemies are not fun. Come on, stay back. Alright, and I guess, you know what? We're down to a single lane. That's good enough. We can, well, we can use our weapons and be done with that fairly safely. Alright, so 6 more talent points, additional enemies per wave, less knockback. Let's pick up that brilliance. That's what we want. We never got there, but not tonight, but we will in the future. Blood pack to gain attack speed and damage until the end of night. You know what? I think that seems ideal, and that also takes us over to an extra skill cap. And then over here we can go for more health and more skill tomorrow. Yeah, I think we stand a decent chance, and I didn't realize that we had a couple of skill caps over here. That's a pity. I would have picked them up instead, but oh well. It is what it is. At least if we hit the brilliant combo, we'll gain those benefits. But either way, let's lose that little bit of health. We're fairly safe for the first little bit as we don't take too much damage. We've got some decent health regen, so again, I'm not immediately concerned. That extra attack speed is definitely going to pay off. Let's go ahead and throw what we can. We're definitely going to play it a little bit dangerous, but again, that attack speed is so necessary for us to survive right now. Yeah, that health regen is going to be particularly helpful. Alright, but let's see what we can do. Oh, that fly almost caught us out. I almost didn't see that. Yeah, alright. Let's go ahead and use it again. Again, we won't be slowing down on any of our ability uses. Yeah, alright, so that's enough to get us through to the end of things. Alright, we definitely want more health, some better regen. Let's see, 7 talent points, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and collect the skill caps. Those are definitely necessary. We'll pick up this extra little bit of health too. Let us use this a little bit more frequently. And then... I don't think we'd take that just yet. Let's go ahead and go for better attack speed and more... Oh, do we go for the critical? It's not the be-all and end-all, although it is fairly handy. Actually, you know, let's go for this attack speed over here. That opens up a little bit more health regen. It also gets us the D6, and we only waste 1 talent to get close to it. After all, it takes all unlearned common talents into rares. So yeah, using as few on the path forwards is as beneficial as it could be. So let's see how that goes. Let's go ahead and get that blood pact up and running as soon as we can. That attack speed and damage is absolutely required. Oh dear. Let's quickly go ahead and use it again. Looks like we've accidentally thrown a few axes in the wrong direction, which is never a helpful thing. Our health is still quite low thanks to our couple of uses. But again, at least we're improving the amount of damage we can do, which also helps out with our axe throwing. So it's not too shabby, really. Let's just make sure that we throw those things in the right direction and guarantee that they hit something effective. Alright, we've got a little bit of health. I think what we'll do here is we'll go ahead and try that one more time. Yeah, that ability is definitely saving our skin quite nicely. And then let's just throw and we should be done. Alright, so far so good. 9 talent points, that's what we want. More health for our enemies, not what we want. Skull Bobs and Busters will now appear. Okay. Well then, if that's the case, let's go ahead and collect some epics. We're going to go ahead and roll that D6. Impaler for extra attack damage for every 20 health. That is definitely helpful. We've got another Impaler. Bloodlust, if we reach maximum rage, our size is increased. We'll take that too. Let's see, what have we got here? Frustration for extra rage and beginning with more. Savage Combo for attack speed. Killstreak Hunter, making it easier to gain experience. Yeah, that was a very, very good call. And we still have, let's see, more daggers, katanas, some mysteries, and more attack speed as well. Okay, I think we stand a pretty good chance now. Yeah, let's go ahead and, yeah, we now start with enough rage that we can now start throwing axes nice and early on. Yeah, we still need a little bit more size. We've also got more rage for us to be able to use. Let's try and keep those busters back if at all possible. We still have our bonus... we still have our bonus parry just in case, but again, we're going to try and not rely upon that for now. Those ghosty boys are a real pain. Alright, let's wet a little bit of our health regen, just to make sure that we're safe. Alright, and I think that's good. Alright. I think we're in a dangerous, precarious situation, but I think we'll be... okay. Yeah, our attack speed is steadily increasing, which is just what we want. Yeah, it is night 11, so we're now going to start getting all those extra mastery joys that appear after night 10. But all in all, I think we're okay. Yeah, alright, and we reached brilliant level of combos, so we've now got a whole bunch of extra stats boosted. Nights 5 seconds longer, more likely to have elites, but 11 talent points is particularly good. So, with that, let's go ahead and get that extra health regen up and running. We'll also go ahead and collect... You know what? Let's go with the knockback, the regen, and attack speed. That is going to be very nice. You know, let's also roll the dice. And then over... Do we pick up some more health? We may as well. That takes us up to 70. Oh, and you know what? For one more, we can increase our size for free. So we may as well. And that takes us to 124%. Then let's go with daggers or base attack speed. You know what? Let's just go ahead and collect the daggers. It's not going to hurt us. It may hurt them, but it won't hurt us. Alright. Let's go ahead. See what we can do. Let's go ahead and continue to spend our health. Again, damage is one of the most important things that we can do. Attack speed, better damage. Ooh boy, some of these enemies are getting rather tanky. I'm not liking the feeling of this. What we need is another talent package. And it won't be a moment too soon by the time we collect it, whatever it is. Alright, let's go ahead and throw some axes down there. We've made it to brilliant, so that's a good stat boost. Again, helping all of the important numbers, so that's excellent. Let's go ahead and boost that up as well. I'm fairly sure it helps us with our health regen as well, so that'll also be very good for our abilities. Yeah, we're already up to attacking at 0.16 of a second, which is not shabby by any stretch of the imagination. Come on, let's keep everybody far enough away. Let's continue to boost up the amount of damage we can do. Looks like they're slightly out of reach, which is kind of annoying. But you know what? Throwing things, that works. Okay, 13 talent points. More movement speed or nights go for longer. Alrighty. Well, could double check and pick up that all planned, but I think we'll ignore that for now. Let's go with this. We'll pick up the rest of these. So that's extra bloodlust, frustration, attack speed, and then... Oh, we have an impaler? Okay. Let's go for the health regen. Oh, and there's our talent tree. So let's go... I suppose we'll pick this up for now, because again, boosting these stats is going to be very important. Critical, and then... How do we want to do this? Oh, we've also got stone skin and another bloodlust. Alright, attack damage. I think damage is probably the way to go. Although extra health wouldn't be out of the question either. You know what? Let's just focus on getting that talent tree. That's what we're after. We'll make our way... Oh, it goes the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, we're going this way next time. Yeah, next... Should have gone for the damage. Oh well. hindsight's 2020, but it did illuminate what was further ahead. So you know, it wasn't a lost cause. It just wasn't as optimal as it could have potentially been. All right, let's go ahead and continue on boosting up our damage and attack speed. Oh, we've already wasted our perfect parry. That is not ideal. At least our Bloodlust is helping us out, so we're now up to 164%. That extra range is definitely going to help us stay alive. Again, let's throw some more axes. We're down to 0.14 per second for our attack speed. Still improving it by more. Let's get rid of those bone piles. We'll increase that even further. 30 damage per hit is not too shabby. Alright, we've now got a single hit left. Okay, you know what? Probably shouldn't have used that ability. Probably should have made sure that we were slightly safer. Because again, if one of those enemies aggro and we missed their ability activation, we could be... Wow, that could spell the end of this run. And I would really prefer not to do so. Alright, but either way, looks like we're all good. We made it through. 16 talent points, additional enemies, and more health. Of course. Let's go ahead and pick up some extra damage. That'll do. And then let's pick up the talent package. Let's reroll for a gold. Spend health and regen it, or critical mass. More frequency and more powerful critical strikes. Or more frequent. Yeah, that's the word. They're looking for frequent, not frequents. But either way. Spending health. That is something that I'm not too concerned about, but it's not a bad ability. Critical strikes are nice. I think what we go for get back up again. That's what we do. We'll see how that plays out. So we have rejuvenation. So you regenerate health on regenerate health points when you kill. When you regenerate health points, you gain 3 kills on the combo meter. Oh, well that'll help. And then Tranquil for extra health regen for skilled. Defiant Stance, 25% less of your HP. In parry goes up by 30. We have an Impaler. Yeah, okay, there's some good stuff here. So let's go with some rejuvenation. Let's go ahead and pick up the Tranquil combo. We'll pick that up as well. Health regen will boost that up further. What other abilities we got? We've got the Earthquake and... Oh, what's this? Flesh Pact. Sacrifice 10 health to gain 10% size and range. Yeah. It's not a bad call, but we'll see. We still have 3 more points, and I think that's enough for us to improve our regen and damage and attack speed. So I think that is where we will focus. Yeah, alright. I think after that night, or well, that day, we're going to be in a much, much better position. Yeah. And again, improving our regen is definitely going to be quite good. Especially too when we've already got a good way of maintaining... Oh, sorry. We have a good way of using all of our hit points that we have. There goes the Brilliance, so that's everything nice and buffed even more. We'll go ahead and throw some more axes. We'll again continue on spending that health. We will throw more and more damage. Alright, well we're up to Masterful, so that's nice. Again, hopefully this gets us to an early, truly talented combo. That would be ideal. Again, making the most of our combo, the better. Yeah, we don't actually have a way of spending all of our rage fast enough. Huh. Yeah, okay, we definitely need to pick up a new ability that allows us to use our rage. Otherwise we're just kind of sitting back and just waiting for things that we can't really affect. Yeah. Alright, well... May as well, well, we've regened a lot of health, so we may as well increase the damage we're putting out. Do we have any extra little bonuses for cooldowns? I feel like we may. But either way, we made it to Talented. That's nice. That means we're getting 16 talent points, additional enemies, and less knockback. That's all fine and dandy. Let's go ahead for Rejuvenation and Frustration. I think we ignore the daggers. We will go ahead and collect all of these though. Extra Impaling, Regen, and extra kills on the combo meter. Earthquake ability could be nice. Could be potentially helpful. You know what? Why not? It's, yeah. Shake the earth, knocking back all enemies, all surrounding enemies, and applying wounded to them. Yeah, you know what? Why not? We gain as much rage as we do. We'll still continue to push down that rejuvenation tree, and then over here, let's pick up the extra regen and damage. We'll also go ahead and collect more damage since they're getting more hit points, and then I think we aim for Stone Skin. Boost up our health. That'll boost up our, yeah, not just our health, but our size as well. Now the question is, do we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then to there, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, you know what? Let's just pick up this health while we're here and attack speed. It's not going to be a huge difference, but again, early on in the run, it still is important for us to have that basic attack speed. So we'll just play it all out as it goes. Alright, if anyone gets particularly close, we'll go ahead and fire off our defenses. I don't think we're going to be too concerned about that. We're already up to 180% size. Damage is at 45, which is most respectable. And our attack speed is getting close to maxed out. Yeah, I think we're doing more than okay. Alright, well we're up to Masterful, so that is good. What we want... Wait, is Masterful after Brilliant? I can't remember. I think Masterful is after Brilliant. We'll keep a careful eye out just in case. I believe it's about 500 kills. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Masterful comes after the Brilliant combo. That's nice. Still gonna go ahead and continue on clearing out all of these guys. Let's go ahead and fire off our Earthquake. It does appear that we are now regenerating health at about the approximate rate that we can spend it. So that is a very nice thing for us. If we start improving our regen, we'll then be in a position of nice, safe and security. Yeah, alright, 9:15. It looks like we're almost made it. Yeah, there we have it. Excellent. So, what's this? We have 22 talent points. Golf Sender Omgoos will appear, and additional enemies per wave. So, 22. That's a lot for us to go through. Let's go ahead and we'll collect up over here. Very glad we didn't take that path now. Let's go ahead and make our way around. That boosts us up again to 140 at our starting. What else have we got? More health ticks. We may as well. And then... where do we want to go? Maybe up this direction? See if we can find ourselves a portal? Although, let's go for the mystery talent. They're always worth going for. Bonus damage. And then we still have 5 more points. Guardian Unleashed. Use all remaining to set your parry chance to 100 for 3 seconds. I don't know if that helps us. Oh, but you know what? I forgot about the Inflame. Let's go ahead and collect that one there now. That'll do very well. Boosts up our rage. Oh, and even forgot about All Planned, but again, we seem to be okay. We may as well go for the extra lethal combo and boost our critical chance, but again, right now, I think that's going to be quite respectable once we do get that. Glacial Strike, you know what? That could also be fun. Yeah, maybe we head up in this direction next. I think that could be a good way of doing things. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start working on things. We're already at a skilled combo level, which is brilliant. Our critical is now over 50%, closer to 60. Our attack speed is still improving. Damage is at 51. You know, we'll go ahead and throw a few things just because we can. Maximum rage has been found, so we're now up to 285. Yeah, okay. At this point, I don't think we have anything for us to be concerned about. This amount of size, this amount of damage, it is a very nice combination. Health regen is, well, it's quite good, but again, I think what we do is we maybe go back for that extra one so we can trade some health for some attack speed. I know we get maxed out at 0.1, so it's only really damage here, but improving our size, that could still be useful. And if it allows us to regen more so we can get bonus, what do we call it? Bonus kills for our combo. That will mean that we improve our XP gain. Yeah, we could do so just a little bit quicker. Just maximize what we gain access to. I don't think it's a big issue one way or the other, but, you know, it could be worthwhile having. Alright, let's go ahead and throw an axe, and I think that is everybody dealt with. Alright. 26 talent points, Night 16 down, more movement speed. Alrighty, well, sure. Let's go ahead and invest. Pick up that extra tranquil combo just for kicks and giggles. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a very easy time at regenerating hit points. Now, where was the direction we wanted to go? I think... Oh, that's right. We'll go for the all planned and this one there. We may as well. And then... What else are we after? You know what? Maybe we go up over here. Let's see. What's up over there? Oh, you know what? Maybe nothing. Oh, dead end. Oh, and what's this? Savage combo. Attack speed is increased. Yeah, it's kind of a mute point at this point. Kill streak hunter. Yes, we'll take that. Damage up. Oh, and we finally found a legendary. Mega Mush. Your size and range is increased by 35%, and your attack damage is increased by 5 until you are hit. Ouch. That's it's going to be painful for our enemies, but either way, let's go ahead and... Do we boost up our health even further? I see no reason not to. Bonus Bloodlust will help us out, and then with the 2 more points we have remaining, go for the mystery? Let's go for the mystery. Bloodlust yet again. So what's that? 48% for each one of these we have. That is insane. Yeah, that extra rage that we have is definitely helping us out. But either way, let's go ahead and start the health regenning process. We'll just focus on these things. Again, make sure that we have the hit points for us to be able to regen. More size is still helping us out. We're already up to brilliant. That is fantastic news. Oh wow, okay. And I guess we just hit maximum rage. And of course, we're not even spending rage because we're spending our hit points. Yeah, I didn't even consider that. Well, I dare say that we're going to be more than a little bit safe for this run. Mastery 25, after all of these challenges and the practice that it has given us, I don't think there is too much more for us to say. We are a particularly large, talented, and a strong beast of a warrior. Alright, well either way, truly talented, 300% XP boosts is lovely. Go ahead and boost that up a little bit further. We still have a bit of the night left. We're almost maxed out on our size. Yep, 500% is the maximum. Again, now we just have our damage we can boost. Yeah, none of the enemies can get close. Assuming, of course, we do not forget to protect ourselves from one direction or another. Yeah, we can't really see who's attacking us from the northern side, but apart from that, I think we're in a pretty good position. 28 talent points. Let's go. Enemies have more movement speed and spawn more frequently. Let's go ahead and collect all of the goodies. Attack speed, harsh lesson. When you parry or take damage from an enemy, would have received from killing them. Why not? We'll collect that. We'll collect the extra damage. Oh, speaking of damage, let's go ahead and pick up some of that. Oh, and a talent. Alright, let's see what we can do. Ooh, and another ring. Hey, hey. So many abundant options. Let's go with the critical and all of this. Kill streak hunter could be nice, but again, let's go for the talent package for now. Let's re-roll for gold. We have more rage and powerful unleashed abilities, or control and bonus damage on knockback. Well, you know what? We've already got pretty much maxed out rage, so I don't think that's going to help us too much. Let's go ahead and use the crowd control for bonus damage on knockback. We've got what is that? 1.65. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and discover that. This gives us access to, what is this? Hammers. Yep, throwing hammers will definitely give you some extra distance. Bonus knockback when we have skilled combo. There's an epic for whenever you knock back an enemy at least 0.75 distance, they become confused. I think that's going to be fairly comfortable for us. Yeah. How do we get over there? We have to loop around. Okay, well, I suppose we may as well start looping around. Alright, so kill streak on the next one. Thrown around. We'll pick up the blunt combo as well. We also have a shadow boxing, fire an additional attack backwards every third attack, as well as another ring. Alright, well, we know where we're focusing. If we do, we can... Oh no, we don't actually need anything over there. Alright, we now have our direction of progress. Alrighty-o, well, let's go ahead and fire off our abilities, make sure that we are getting as much as we can. Again, spending health instead of rage is very nice because after we kill, what is it, 2 more enemies? 3 more enemies? I don't know. Yeah, there we go. We become a giant man, or giant warrior, or whatever we want to call him. Alright, so let's see. Almost maxed out. Still regenning hit points. And yeah, we're maxed on out for the size, so let's just focus on our damage. Yeah, I don't think we have too much to really be concerned about. Although, technically speaking, we can still fire off our other ability just so we can keep on regenning and boosting our combo tree. I guess that is a possibility as well. Alright, let's see, anything else? I don't think so. Shields and whatever have you just do not make a difference. Nah, there is not much for us to really be concerned about at all. Alright, but either way, I think that's the end of the night. Assuming, yeah, okay, we did actually hit the last enemy. 23 more talent points. Let's go ahead and spend them well. Let's collect the kill streak hunter, our epics. That is all delightful. Let's see about... What are these? Pick that up. Shadow boxing. Let's collect the extra knockback and damage. And then what else have we got? Bonus knockback? I suppose it's not the worst thing for us to collect. Yeah, we do extra damage when we knock them back. Oh, sorry, we confuse them when we knock them back, so we may as well. And then, was there anything else that we missed? One more point. I guess we just work our way towards that. That'll be fine. Alright, night 19, the penultimate night of the final mastery. Yeah, we're handing out damage like there is no tomorrow. Our attacks in multiple directions, just making it that much easier to protect ourselves. ridiculous amounts of size, ridiculous amounts of attack speed, ridiculous amounts of damage. There is, yeah, there's not much else that we really need at this point. Killing the enemies before they even make it onto the field of battle. How embarrassing. Spawn camping. Can always be fun. Never would have thought. I guess that's technically what whack-a-mole is as well, right? Whack-a-mole is nothing but spawn camping for the poor little things. Oh well. The thoughts you have. Well, that should be pretty good. Some of these enemies are taking out at least a hit or two. Not really a concern though, because I think they're mainly elites, and yeah, they're not really doing too much. Alright, let's see. What can we do? Well, I don't think that there's much else for us to really be concerned about. I think the only time we're going to start getting concerned is when we go ahead and we try out Nightmare mode. We'll see how long we can survive. Yeah, I believe, what is it? Eternal Nights? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll see what we can do, because I doubt we can lose this next one. But either way, 24 talent points, that's lovely. Do we collect the hammers or anything along those lines? No, let's just go ahead and see about maybe finding ourselves a portal. We really should. This is the last chance we'll ever have to go through one. And there we go. Immediately gain 12 talent points. You know what? That's quite good. We'll go this way, and then knockback seems to be the thing. Attack speed, no. Do we want damage? No. Killstreak Hunter? Probably not. Yeah, let's just go through the insightful portal. Alright, so we still have 18 talent points to spend. Let's see if there's anything really good here. Resistant for parry chance. There's a safety mushroom technically. Some more rage will do. Oh, talent package. Can we get there? The answer is probably not. But we will try. Oh, and you know what? We can't do anything with it. Do we pick it up just for good measure? You know what? I think we do. It makes no difference what we're doing here. We'll just go ahead and roll for gold, and unfortunately we don't get it. We'll say, you know what? Fastball. That'll do. We got some throwing weapon bonuses. But there we have it. We picked up our very final talent package for the series. So, it's been a good run. It really has. But I think this is going to be... Well, I think we've discussed it before, but this is going to be the final episode. Yeah, I think victory is fairly well assured. There we have it. We're already up to 500% size. We're already into the talented combo. Very quickly, with all of our health regenning, we will be in a truly talented combo. And, well, that's really about it. We've already kind of maxed everything out. So I suppose we just continue on focusing on our damage for now. We've got some really good health regen. We're up to regen 5 health every 1.5 seconds. That is incredibly strong. We've got a nice little earthquake in case we feel like it. Doesn't look like too much given our size. It's barely a tremor, but you know what? It is what it is. I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, so level 256. What do we reckon? Make it to level 265 by the end of the night? That'd be my guess. We could be wrong. In fact, might even be slightly higher, but we will see. It's not a huge concern one way or the other. XP generation is up to 400%, which is excellent. Our parry is still at 100 because we are yet to be struck. Actually no, our critical is at 100%. And apparently, no, our critical is down to 39. I suppose we must have got tagged earlier and we used up our single parry. But either way, it is so insignificant, it's kind of hard for us to notice. Yeah, it's very hard for us to keep a track. Also too, when we're spending our health as a currency, it it can be a little bit difficult to keep a track of whether you actually get hit or not. But either way, oh right, I didn't even think about this, but the amount of confusion we're going to be applying is truly ridiculous. And that's it. We have made it through our Black Belt achievement. Complete a run on Mastery 25. Well, that was a good deal of fun. Let's have a look at our stats for our final critical, fantastic, katanas and daggers. Again, quite particularly good. Frustration and Savage combo, always a good choice. And Pure Brilliance, we do love that one. Alright, Rejuvenation, all of this, it's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Alright, enemies, did we get hit? Yes we did. We got tagged once by a googly, and no surprises there, but that was pretty fun. We'll go ahead and dive on into Eternal Nightmare mode to finish out the run, and let's see how long we can survive. Oh, and of course, 32 talent points. Well, maybe our final talent package does count for something. Let's go ahead and pick up the armory. Let's purchase some chainsaws and frustration. What else is there to do? Actually, we've got a couple of epics over here. Let's go ahead and we'll make our way over there. Spears, that's very nice. 60% of our damage. 59. Wow. That is remarkable. Alright, so that's all good. And then what else is there? More bonuses? I suppose we focus on them. Could go for some more Bloodlust, but again, that feels relatively redundant. Let's pick up the armory here. And what's this? Critical timing. Cooldown. You know what? That's not even necessary. Let's go ahead and collect up over here for the damage. And yeah, throwing weapons deal an additional 10% damage. And their speed is increased by 15%. That'll do. Resistant combo, you know what, sure, we'll pick it up, we have access, we may as well. And then with our 4 final talent points, let's pick up a handful of chainsaws and a little bit better parry chance. Alright, time to see what we can do. Well, we already start with maximum rage, we don't lose any health this time, which is nice. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and, well, we reached our brilliant multiplier, so that should be even more stuff for us. We're maxed out on size, so you know what? Let's just focus on the important things. More damage is definitely key. Yeah, alright. Yeah, all enemies, some really crazy buffs. You can already see that their movement is picking up particularly quick. Who knows? Maybe that critical, that cooldown chance wouldn't be too bad. Might be able to throw some more axes, throw down the earthquake more frequently. You know what? Maybe we did make a bit of a mistake there. I think we may have indeed made a mistake. Oh well, it is what it is. Ah, well, at the end of the day, we're never making it out of here alive, so we'll just see what we can do. Alright, enemies are already doing a little bit of damage to us. That's not ideal. We'll go ahead and use that, you know what? Yeah, let's start throwing some axes. We'll go ahead and spend a little bit more just so we're doing more damage. Oh, wow. Some of those trees and whatever they're doing is truly nuts. It's a minute 30. We've almost, you know what, I think, was it 53% chance to parry? I don't think this is going to be enough. Can we make it the 2-minute mark? I doubt we will. No. Well, you know what? That was still pretty impressive considering that level of mastery. 115 seconds survived. Close, but not bad. Alright then, well thank you very much for tuning into this series of Talented. I've had a little bit of fun. No, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but we will come back with a new series. So be sure to tune in for that. So if you want to figure out what that will be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future series, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan signing out.